Today we're going to be giving you a little bit of information about how to potentially discipline your Great Pyrenees if you have one or you're contemplating getting one and just want to know a little bit of what goes into disciplining them. If you have a Great Pyrenees, go ahead and give your advice down below. I swear he just heard that word and he's like, what did I do? No, you're a great boy. Great Pyrenees specialize in protecting livestock, and that's what we originally got Bentley for. However, he also is an escape artist, so we ended up having him be more of a hybrid now. So he spends his time in the house in the AC like this when it's hot, and then at night he's able to protect, and in the morning he loves to be out there. As you may have seen, the Great Pyrenees at the Westminster Dog Show are definitely capable of listening to direction, and Bentley is no different than that. However, the more that your dog is out in the field not doing a lot of time like this, the more likely they are to disregard all of your commands altogether, which may be what led you to look up this video. So I hope we can give you a little bit of clarity on how we take care of Bentley and make sure that he knows when he does something that we maybe don't like as much, or definitely telling him the things that we do like that he does. So first thing we're going to talk about is the most common tip. You'll probably see this if you just do a quick Google search, but biggest thing with the Great Pyrenees is to lead with positivity. They react 25 times stronger to a positive correction / a positive affirmation of a good behavior than they will to a negative discipline of a bad behavior. Find the patterns that work for them and then tell them they're good when they're doing those patterns. Don't do those things. You will find that they hold grudges very easily. So if you yelled at your Pyrenees because you're mad at them, they're going to remember that, and they're not going to be as keen on wanting to come over and say hi to you when you come in the pasture the next day.
For example, this morning there was a stray dog running down our street, and Bentley was losing his mind at the fence line. And I don't normally care if he barks at all. Like, go for it. That's your job. That's what you do. Awesome. But he was trying to figure out how to get over our 6-foot fence that we have, and I was like, it's a total waste if he figures out how to get up over it. So I was trying to correct him, and he was not listening at all, like not one single bit. It is very hard to remember to treat him more like a human than like a dog. So I was going, Bentley, come here, and he was not listening at all.
Skirted him
like,
so hard.
Not at all. He was running away from me, not listening, didn't care. So you really look kind of crazy to all your neighbors when you're running around like yelling at a Pyrenees and he's just running away from you. So best tip is to just treat him like a human and tell him he's a good boy for staying instead of jumping over the fence.
Another good thing is having treats out with you. The most important tip, in my opinion, is to use their genetics to your advantage. So this breed specializes in taking care of large herds and taking them through large fields alone. So they have good critical thinking skills. It's also very important for them to have a routine. So what I encourage you to do is develop the best routine that you possibly can for yourself and for your dog. Soon I'm going to film a video showing a day in the life of a Great Pyrenees, Bentley, so you'll be able to see exactly what our routine looks like. But my advice is just to find something that works for him. One small example of Bentley's day is that when we tell him to go to the porch, he knows exactly what go to the porch means. He knows where he's supposed to go, and he does it because he's used to it and he likes it. He knows that when he goes to the porch, he gets good things. It's a fun place for him. And we try to make every place that we ask Bentley to go a good place so that he's eager to do it, and we don't have to deal with the aversion of him being mad and deciding to do something on his own.
Because Pyrenees are so smart, they can read your vibe when they've done something bad. When Bentley runs away, which is his vice of choice.
This is the next day, and we let the dog out. Bentley was doing his normal morning routine, and we came out to check on him and grab him for breakfast, and he was gone. Bentley! 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 Yeah, he's just walking away.
He will come back with his head kind of down and he knows that he's in trouble, but if you tell him bad boy or anything like that, he's gonna just kind of get weird, and it's not gonna do anything to correct the behavior. So we try to never say like bad boy. We say, oh, good boy coming home and good job and that kind of stuff, rather than like, oh, bad dog for running away.
And I would say if you are looking for some sort of discipline, like if you've made it to this far in the video, I'm gonna give you the discipline that you can do with the Great Pyrenees, which, for example, Bentley likes to run away. What we do when that happens is we calmly accept him back into the family. There's no anger, there's no frustration with him. We just bring him back into the house, or we put him back in wherever his routine would be at that moment. And then the punishment for that is less trust. So if he were to run away in his gap time where there is a fence he can get out, which is between the pasture and our house, he would get put on the tether because we were telling, and not to say we would take him away. Like if it's hot outside and he was supposed to be in the AC, we'll bring him in the AC. But the next time we're transitioning between the house and the pasture, we'll make sure to put a tether or a leash on him, and then he knows, oh shoot, I messed up because last time I ran away, now they're gonna keep me on this extra strict confinement, and he hates it.
Yeah.
And then you just keep that up for a few weeks, he learns the difference, you let him off, you reward that he's been good for the last few weeks, and you watch the heck out of him. And then you hope the more time that passes, at least in our experience, the more times that passes, the more he learns that we really love and appreciate him when he stays. And then that's enough power to drive him to do the right thing. So I hope that's helpful. I think it's not what a lot of people want to hear, because you want to know what you can do to really change the behaviors, and the answer is time. And if you haven't got your dog fixed, I have a whole other video about things to know about a Great Pyrenees. I have a whole series, so I'll go ahead and link all that down below so you can check those videos out. But there's a lot of factors that you can fix. Disciplining and trying to get immediate reaction like a German Shepherd is not one of them, so I'm sorry if that's what you came here for, but you can use the tether. They don't like the tether, and they know that they're naughty when they get put on it, so if you have a runaway dog, that's one resolution. Fencing, biggest resolution. But again, if you have a Pyrenees, comment down below and let everybody know some of your tips and tricks and things you've learned while having Pyrenees. Once you have them and they function, they will change your life for the better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful. When in doubt, love it out, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.